What's up, beautiful people? How you all doing? Guess who I'm having breakfast with today? Even though the food is not here yet, but it'll be here soon. Today I'm hanging out with Laycon, the winner of the Big Brother Naija season 5. Guys, I am so elated. I feel like I'm an icon myself, but I'm not going to let that affect the interview. So we're gonna have fun, okay?
Too exclusive TV.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I feel like we can start now, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great then. So, guys, I told you I was having breakfast with the winner himself, of Laycon. How you doing, Laycon?
I'm fine. How are you?
Let's talk about your win. Does that feel real yet, or do you still have that pinch me moment?
Yeah, I still have that pinch me moment.
This can be happening.
I still have it. I haven't had it today yet.
Okay.
I know I'm still going to have it.
Oh, what do you feel like? Talk about your emotions right now.
I can't express them with words.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. But the predominant emotion that I've been having since I even got into the house, basically, since I escaped that vacuum weekend. That's the weekend where 3 people left the house.
Yeah.
The predominant emotion that I've been having is the gratitude. I'm grateful, I'm thankful for experiencing this whole thing and for actually coming out here and seeing the way everything is.
The amount of love.
I'm just thankful.
It's just so real. Okay. Now, did it occur to you at any point that you could actually win this thing? At what point did you start feeling like, oh, there's a chance?
When they called my name.
That's when it felt real.
Yeah, that's it. So I didn't think I was going to win
point.
at any point.
Okay. Now let's go back.
If I had thought about it, trust me, I would have prepared myself.
Better.
Yes, in my head, like, yeah, so this, but even that's the crazy thing, because unless you can see the future, I don't think there's anybody that would actually would have actually predicted that it was going to turn out this way.
The way that it turned
out. If you were in the house, you wouldn't predict that. Okay, not only are you people's favorite in the house, you won't predict that apart from that whole Big Brother Naija thing, your music independently on its own is also
doing
moving.
Great.
Yeah, so I think that's both of them came together and became a factor for this whole thing.
All right, that makes sense. Now let's go back to your in-house experience. Talk about your electrifying entrance on stage and into the house. What led you to make that decision that, guys, I go shock these guys?
I actually just wanted to kind of stand out, because, yeah, coming in with the lights on it would have actually, it would leave an impression. But I didn't know if it was going to be positive or negative. But it would leave an impression. They will always go back and say that's the guy that came with the lights.
Exactly.
I almost didn't use the lights.
Okay.
Like
Let me pour you some tea.
No, it's okay. Thank you. It says tea or coffee?
I think it's tea.
Okay, let me pour you tea. I don't take tea. I want coffee.
Our president is an icon. You know, he's a gentle one.
Just everyone is.
Thank you.
Should I keep going?
That's enough. Thank you.
Okay.
You don't do tea?
Yeah, I want coffee.
He
Or
wants
just
coffee,
water.
please. The president wants coffee. All right then. So coming into the house with that outfit, did that make you feel like out of place? Did you feel like
No, I chose to wear it now. I just didn't want to put the lights on until Neo kind of convinced me and motivated me to put it on.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I put it on, but the battery that powered that was like, it was very heavy.
Okay.
So, and then there was a lot of technicalities to it. Like, there was a way I had to walk to make sure that the lights do not go off at any point, or that my hands do not touch the wire connecting the lights, so I don't go and actually get shocked. So it was a whole lot. So I just decided I just put off the lights going into the house itself. Like, I would take it on stage, but after I stepped off the stage, I had to put it off. So
okay. Now going into the house dynamic, was there a strategy at any point in time? Did you feel like, okay, I'm going to play my game this way, or I need to do certain things to make people love me?
No. I just wanted to go and promote my music. In my own head, it's just go there, promote your music, promote your song. Whatever week they say go home, you go home. Yeah. It was, for me, it wasn't a thing of this is the strategy that will make people like you. Because if you go there and you think this is what will make people like you, they may not like you for that. I feel the best advice I can give is just go there and be yourself. I feel like it's just, I don't know what it is or why people love my personality. Because you would see people who would disagree with the kind of orientation or the kind of ideology that I have, and it's a normal thing in life. So it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. And if I disagree with you or whatever you think, doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means we have different outlook.
Opposing views.
Yeah, so I feel like I didn't go there with any strategy. The fact is, I went there to promote my song and my EP.
Okay. Now, we can't talk about Laycon without mentioning the disputes that happened in the house, and one that we noticeably, could not.
No, you can't actually. Can I talk about my task, the task that I won?
Oh, we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it.
Can I talk about the first head of house games that I rode? I could not get a 6.
I know.
We'll talk about the one I almost won. I rode, I had to start again.
I know.
We'll talk about my friendship with V, Nengi, Neil.
We're going to get to all of that.
There are loads of things you can talk about.
We're going to have so much fun. But basically, your friendship with Erica was one that we loved. It came off as something that, people thought was genuine, and you guys were very playful. At what point did it go downhill?
It didn't go downhill. Funny enough, it didn't go downhill because for me, there was never a point in that house or right now where I felt like I had any bad intention towards anybody in that house.
Okay.
So I'm not saying, I don't think it went downhill for me. For me, it was just, while we are here, I would not want to be in your space anymore. That was just it. It didn't go downhill for me.
Now, do you think that outburst that led to her disqualification, do you feel like you had any part to play in that? Because we were all surprised. It went from a 0 to 100 real quick. What do you think took her there? How did she get there?
I don't know.
How did you feel all throughout that outburst? Because you were quite calm, and I'm like...
Yeah, I was concerned about V. V had to take her drugs, so that was what I was actually thinking about. I mean, I heard everything she said. I paid attention when she was in front of me, but still then, I just needed V to eat so she could take her drugs. Even if I paid attention from A to Z, it was still the same reaction. Even if that happens to me right now, it's still the same reaction.
You would get.
Yeah.
Now, is there a chance at mending that friendship? Because we noticed the following and an unfollowing. What's happening with that
First off, I don't even have my phone.
Okay.
I don't have a phone. So the following and unfollowing, I don't know anything about it. See, the truth is, if you guys are going to keep asking me questions about what I think about something, but the truth is, my brain right now is only processing the fact that I won the BB Naija, the fact that my music actually popped while I was in the house, the fact that I am going to have to start making much more great music, and I'm going to have to start giving you guys more and more vibes, because apparently you guys love me and you chose me for a reason, and I'm not going to let you guys down. That's the only thing that I'm trying to process and adjust to right now. See, for every other thing, like, have you spoken to this person? Have you talked to this person? Do you think this is what will happen between you and this person? I do not have any idea, because I haven't actually sat down to think about any other thing. Yeah. Now,
you're talking about making music. You did say that, you want to actively pursue that. We saw you in the studio, so it seems like something is happening.
Yeah, I've already started recording.
There?
I've already started recording. I think DJ Neptune put up a post about
he's working with the top guys
together. I've already started recording, so that's not an issue. Music is going to start coming out.
What are those that you see yourself working with in the music industry now? Who would you love to collaborate with? Who should we be, what should we be looking out for?
Honestly, I'm an open-minded person, which means I'm an open-minded artist. I'm open to collaborating with as much people as I feel like they can influence the music and help me grow in the industry. So that's basically it. I can't be, because I love to listen to everybody. I love everybody's music. I enjoy everybody's music. I learn from almost everybody's music. So I feel like if I have the opportunity to work with everybody, yes, I'll take it. So I'm not going to pick and choose.
Anyway, that makes sense. Now, you did, I have to mention the head of house challenges because it seemed like you had the worst luck there. And I was always rooting. I'm like, why are you never going to get this head of house thingy? But then it happened for you in the last week. What do you think it was about the head of house challenge that just kind of took you off balance?
It didn't take me off balance. Me, I'd always know it was a game of luck now.
Yeah.
As if you roll. See, I told Biggie, I said, after that first time that I rolled and I didn't get a 6 until like 5 seconds to go. I told Big Brother, I said, and it's not like something you go back and say, I'll go and rehearse for this thing. Next week, I'm going to come and kill it.
Exactly.
Good. So go and rehearse how to run, how to drink water, how to play golf, how to toss a ring inside bottles, how to do all those tasks, all those obstacles that you have to. But if you don't roll 6, you are not going to even start the game. And if you do all those things and you roll something that says, go back to step 1, when you're already like number 28, all your rehearsal is, so it's luck.
I get it.
So that's something I felt. So I didn't really feel bad about it. But it's at that point now on Monday where you're going to be up for nomination, for eviction. So you just feel bad that you didn't win. But say, oh, why is life treating me like this now?
All right then. Like your friendship with V is one that we have to talk about because I loved you guys. You guys were so. I like the fact that she was always looking out for you, and you guys had that brother and sister vibe going on. What was it that drew you to her? And how did you guys even get that close?
I don't know. We don't know. If you ask her, she'll tell you she doesn't know also. So I actually need water though.
Oh, okay, I think you're gonna get the water.
Okay. She'll tell you she doesn't know. I don't know. Me, for me, V is. You can see me smiling because I don't know the word to equate her with. There's no word. Okay. And she did that not caring about the outcome or whatever it was because she knew that was what she needed to do. And she told me to my face, she said, I'm showing that. I think you guys didn't really see that she did not talk to me for like 2 days. And me, I'm like, I thought she had an issue with me because there was something happened one time, and I thought it was that thing that she was really vexed about. And I'm like, if she's vexed, she would obviously come and talk to me. Okay. She knows me, like she's my G. And then Neo brought it up and she was like, I'm showing him what space looks like.
Oh, she was a mom.
Exactly.
She was a mom.
I said, she told me, I'm showing you what space, what giving space looks like. Okay. And so for me, V did a whole lot for me in that house. That's great. And for me, I've made a lifelong friendship. That's what it's going to be. Yeah,
now she did get a lot of backlash though, because people thought that she was bitter, people thought that she was being overly protective.
I love her. And the thing is, when people see the thing about powerful women, women that eventually become powerful, is that people would always misunderstand them, their actions, the reasons for their actions will not be well processed because the public opinion isn't what they follow. Okay. They follow what they think and they back it up with facts, obviously. Which V did. Somebody like Mrs. Fumilayo Ransom Kuti, yeah. I do know that during her lifetime she would have experienced this kind of thing. Somebody like Mary Slessor, do know that in her lifetime she would have experienced this kind of thing. Somebody like Rosa Parks, I do know that in her lifetime. Theresa May, yeah. I do know that she's. So, exactly, put V in that list too.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, put Tobi Loba, Medese Maori, Adeyele in that list.
Oh, he got her full name.
Yeah, because that's what she is. Okay. And you just need to be like that to one person, and that person would then let the rest of the world know that this is who this person is to me. Okay. So that's why I feel like you do know the backlash that all these great women would always take, but they will still go on and change lives with their actions. Obviously. That's what V.
Yes. That's what she did for you in the
house. That's what she is. So regardless, when I'm saying that's what she is if it was you, she would do the same. If it was anybody else, she'd do the same. That's who V is.
Now let's talk about your win. I feel like at some point you might have maybe like dreamt that, okay, I think that something, I'm not gone in week 1, week 2, week 3, week 5, week 7, I'm still gallant. Did you at any point feel like there was something you were doing that made you receive that amount of love? And then coming out of the house and seeing the icons, how did that make you
Trust
feel?
me, I didn't overthink myself in that house, so I'm not going to lie. Because for most of the weeks I was up for eviction. The time when I started overthinking was when I was deputy. That was why the only task I know that I did that I wasn't happy was the darling task. Forget the fact that we came second. Forget the fact that we won a particular round. Thank you very much. That was the only task that I did that I wasn't happy until I snapped out of it. I told myself, because I was up almost every week. So for almost every week, I'm always telling myself, yeah, this could be your last week in this house. Forget what is happening outside. You don't have the power to change whatever would happen. You just keep being yourself. Make sure that every morning you're grateful that you're in this house. And every day you spend in this house, talk about your music, talk about your EP. Show whosoever is watching your ability. And just be yourself, enjoy yourself. Regardless, people that would like you will like you. That was it. So I didn't overthink it. I didn't really think about, until Big Brother asked me about my greatest achievement in the house, and I told him being in the house is a great achievement for me. So when you have goals, that was the first goal, being in the house, make them know about your music. So when he asked that question, it made me have a rethink, and I'm like, okay, maybe I should set another goal for myself, which was being in the finals. And then the final week, I told him I would love to win. I definitely would love to win, but I had a gut feeling, which was dead wrong, that Dorothy would win. Yeah.
Now, I feel like at some point you would have tried to encapsulate this whole feeling of winning, getting into the house, being into final 5, and then finally getting, the prize money. If you could describe your Big Brother Naija experience in one word, how would you describe it? Because I feel like you had the most fun. You were winning back to back. You were grooving the most. I feel like you were the one that went to enjoy that house, because on the Saturday night parties, you brought the dance steps.
Yeah, because I felt, see, for all those Saturday night parties, what was in my head was, guy, people that are outside they don't even have the chance to go to the club to go and dance. But on a normal day, I probably would just sit at the club and chill. But there was no sitting down there. You can't sit down when you have that kind of space where you just want to have fun. That was what I just went there to. I went to catch cruise. It was cruise that made me think. Yeah, 100%. So in my mind, if I'm going to sum up everything in one word, I'd just say, one word, life-changing, life-changing.
Wow.
So that's just the word I can think of right now. Putting everything into consideration, it's life-changing.
Okay. Now, if you could advise upcoming Big Brother Naija housemates, people that want to go into the show next year, and maybe the winner, what would you say to them?
It's good to always have a strategy, but then my G or whosoever is going, just go there and be yourself, honestly. Be yourself from A to Z. If you're somebody who likes to express themselves, express yourself. Just be yourself, be you. Be the you that would be living if there wasn't any camera. Go there and live your life. That's it. And ultimately, remember, for the next people and for even everybody that has gone, for my fellow housemates, like I always say, remember, it's more than winning the show. It's more than winning the show. It's about winning in life. Because when you leave the show, you still have your whole life ahead of you. The show is like 3 months, 2 months, say what? Yeah. People watch you for that. But then when you get out, it's what you do
after.
Yeah, it's what you do that defines what you'll be remembered for. You'll be remembered for the BB Naija, yes. But that platform, you need to use it to change lives. That's why I always say, spread love and light. And that's what you'll be remembered for, what you did after. Okay. So it's about winning in life. And winning in life, for me, is when you've changed people's lives in a very positive way.
Okay, good. Now, final words for the icons, because I feel like that's a movement on its own. Final words to them.
I would like to tell my icons that, see, I'm not going to lie to you guys. still see that feeling that the winner of the BB Nigeria Season 5 lockdown is Laycon. Is still here. The same feeling that I had on that stage is still here. And the same guy that you watched in the house is still here. I'm not going to let you guys down. I thank you guys very much. I love you guys very much. I appreciate everything. I appreciate the love, the support. I appreciate the fact that you all stood up to my defense. I appreciate that you all stood up for a cause. And I just want you guys to know that we have to grow together. As I'm growing, you guys are going to grow because you guys are a part of me now, and I am a part of you guys. So when you grow, I grow. When I grow, you grow. So we have to make sure that we grow together, and we have to make sure that we keep changing people's lives positively, and we keep spreading love and light.
That's it, guys. On that note, I am rounding up because I need to get to this. You guys understand that we haven't been eating since, so let's allow the president eat, okay? I hope that you guys had fun with me. It was nice chatting with you.
I hope you guys are also eating today.
Thank you so much for doing this. It was nice. Now let's eat. Thank you.
Are we still going to talk?
Yeah, no, we're done. You can eat.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I hope they brought the water here. Okay.
Yeah, this is the water. Thanks.
Please, who wants to eat though? Because I can't finish all this.
I'm the one that should be saying that.
But you can't finish it.
I don't think so.
Oh, but you're eating a lot though.
What? What did you say?
My sweet is nice. Do you want our photo waste? Oh, they bought it for the president.
You guys did not give me coffee. I wanted coffee.
Oh yeah, we told the guy and I don't know why he was taking him. He wants coffee here.
I want coffee instead of tea. First, I don't like mushrooms.
Just take it out. I didn't know.
Come on, John, I never tired till they watch me the child. All those ones where I do for his house.
You ate a lot in the house, so I was like, my boy, you could $1.
Too exclusive TV.